All right, so for this Mindful Monday, we come across the topic of creative mindful exercises. So, our AI overview from Google states that creative mindful activities involve engaging in artistic endeavors with a mindful approach, focusing on the present moment and the process rather than the outcome. This can include activities like mindful drawing, coloring, listening to music mindfully, or creative mandalas, all while being mindful, all while being fully present and noticing the sensations and emotions involved. Specific creative mindful activities. Mindful drawing, focusing on the act of drawing, paying attention to the movement of your hand and the way the lines form rather than worrying about the final image. Mindful coloring, selecting a coloring page and focusing on the colors, patterns, and textures while you color, staying present in the moment. Mindful music listening, choosing a piece of music and listening intensively, paying attention to the sounds, the rhythm, and the emotions it evokes. Mandalas, create mandalas using objects, found objects, or nature elements, focusing on the process of creating and the patterns that emerge. Finger painting. Engaging in finger painting focus, focuses on the textures and colors and the sensations of the paint on your fingers. Creative scavenger hunt. That's an interesting one. Organize a scavenger hunt focusing on the sensations of finding the items and the details of the environment. Mindful nature walk. Take a walk in nature. Pay attention to the sounds, smells, and textures of your surroundings and the sensations of your body. Mindful eating. So once again, all of these mindfulness things are coming back together. So mindful nature walk or mindful walk is one. Mindful eating is another, and so for mindful eating, it says savor every bite of food, paying attention to the flavors, textures, and aromas, and then body scan. Lie down or systemically scan your body from head to toe, paying attention to any sensation or emotion you feel. And then love and kindness meditation. Focus on feelings of compassion and kindness towards yourself and others. Often practice with a specific focus or mantra. So I just did another video and I forgot to copy some notes for that video. So I am going back to get that information before I forget. And I think I lost it. I think I lost it. Okay, I have to search for it again later. Uh, Shoot, what are we working on? Creative mindfulness exercises. And of course, it's not giving me what I needed. Where's my... Dang it. I lost what I just had. Let's try that again. Creative. Was it activities? No. It was exercises. Type that in. You're not giving me what I had. It's not giving me an AI that was just reading. Let's see if I can find it in my history then. There it is. Found it. All right. So before I lose this again, let me copy it. Okay. This is not where I was at. Minimize that. Here we go. Okay, let me go back to my history. Now I'm all off topic now. Here we go. This is what I was. This is actually something different. Yeah, this is different. But we're gonna roll with it. All right, so we're talking about creative mindfulness exercises. All right, so we went over the AI description. Here's an article from Plan Your Way, Sane, 7 creative mindfulness exercises. Call it like I see it, alien game, curious detective, poetry to the eye, you are a unicorn sliding down a rainbow, rise and repeat. So those are the names of the 7 mindfulness exercises that they came up with, and then the article gives you a description on how to execute each exercise. All right, so what else is there? A lot of this goes back to a lot of these articles going back to the same mindfulness techniques that we've already discussed in other videos, or just general mindfulness exercises. One thing I like that the AI mentioned was um, mindful coloring. So let's see if I can find any mindful coloring pages. Free printable mindful coloring pages for adults. Actually, these look pretty good. It would be nice to have some pages that don't have so many flowers. I'm gonna need some new ink, some more ink in a minute. And I guess you could say I participate in mindful coloring because it's something that I tend to do while working. Um, it kind of distracts me from the annoyance of some of the calls that I take. I wonder if this shells. It didn't. Every time I click on the shells, it don't give me the shells. So yeah, I am printing out some of these so I can do them. So I would definitely share this website because there might be some that you might like for yourself as well. Um, I think some of them might require a bit more thought than what you might be able to offer in the moment. So it's definitely a website you can always go back to. Okay, I think that's enough for me. I didn't got sidetracked. I'm supposed to be helping y'all, and I'm helping myself. I guess it is. It is twofold. I am supposed to be helping myself as well as helping you guys. So I am going to make sure I save this link. That is not supposed to be on there. Okay, is there another website? Actually, looks like there's a couple different websites. This one, actually, as soon as I clicked on this one, it's a whole coloring book. And it's just called mindfulness coloring. So let me make sure I put that in here. All right, so let's come up with one more. I even do this Amazon one. So Amazon has a link to a mindfulness, the mindfulness coloring book, relaxing anti-stress nature pattern and soothing designs. Now we're gonna stick to free resources for now. Granted, it's under $10, but Amazon is still on the boycott list for DEI right now. So let's go with this mindfulness activity from Iowa State. This one might be useful. It has some activity pages as well as some coloring pages from complex to very simple. So I will share this one, simply called Mindfulness Activities. So now that I'm thinking about it, I have done creative mindfulness exercises, just haven't applied that label to it. And I haven't really applied the principles that go with it. So I haven't, when you go back to the description, um, creative mindfulness activities involve engaging in artistic endeavors with a mindful approach, focusing on the present moment and the process rather than the outcome. So that part I don't really care about. Sometimes like I was coloring the sky. One of the last days I was at work, I was coloring the sky, and because I saw stars on the page, I started coloring it a nighttime sky. But then after I gotten through most of the sky, I realized there was a rainbow in the sky also. So I'm like, okay, well, you can't necessarily see a rainbow at night. So I probably should have colored it blue, but I was like, you know what? Oh well, two peas in a bucket, fuck it. And kept coloring it black because even though I was coloring with color pencil, I probably could have taken my eraser and erased most of the black. I just went ahead and went with what I had started, not really caring about the outcome because at the end of the day, it was my color pages, the thought process I had behind that. Um, this can include activities like mindful drawing, coloring, listening to music mindfully, or active or creating mandalas, all while being fully present and focusing on the sensation and emotional involvement. So, even though I've been doing the activity, I will say that I haven't necessarily focused on the sensation or the emotional involvement. So that's the part that I need to focus more on. And my phone just started to go dim, so that is an indication that my battery is getting low. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and close this video out. But I've given you a lot of information on this particular topic. So if you've done any of these activities, definitely please let me know. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please drop them down below. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and be sure to hit that bell so you can get all my post notifications. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.